Hi folks, hope everybody's okay. We're looking at the historical background to Jesus studies to understand the life of the Lord Jesus Christ. Page 17 in this book, E.P. Sanders, the historical figure of Jesus, okay, which is the most scholarly work you could get on the life of Jesus. I don't agree with everything in this. He's not evangelical, but you can't even begin to say that you're half a decent scholar unless you've at least read something of E.P. Sanders. Or anyhow, the Hasmoneans established, says E.P. Sanders, established a new dynasty. They ruled Jewish Palestine as high priest and eventually also took the title king. The fully independent Jewish state lasted about 100 years, during which time the Hasmonean priest-king vastly enlarged the territory until finally it became approximately the same size as David's kingdom. The end of Jewish independence came as a result of strife between two Hasmonean brothers, Hyrcanus II and Aristobulus II. During their struggle for power, both appealed to the Roman general Pompey for support. He responded by conquering Jerusalem and detaching some of the territory recently won by conquest 63 BC. He appointed Hyrcanus II high priest and ethnarch, ruler of the nation, a lesser title than king. Also installed an Idumean Antipater as a kind of military governor. Antipater subsequently appointed two of his sons, Phael and Herod, later to be known as Herod the Great, as governors of Judea and Galilee respectively. Pompey's invasion changed the status of the Jewish government. It was no longer fully independent, but instead was semi-independent. Hyrcanus II became a client ruler, and he paid tribute to Rome and was obliged to support Roman policies and military action in the eastern Mediterranean. In return, he was allowed autonomy within his borders, and Rome was tacitly committed to protecting him and maintaining him in office. Aristobulus II was not happy with the settlement. He and his son Antigonus revolted. Aristobulus was assassinated by friends of Pompey, but his son continued the struggle, allying himself with Parthians, the principal military threat to Rome at this period. In 40 BC they overran the Near East, captured Hyrcanus II and Phael, and established Antigonus as king and high priest. Herod fled and managed to reach Rome, supported by Mark Antony and Octavian, later titled Augustus. Herod was declared king of Judea by the Roman Senate, and he also received the support of Roman troops so that he could claim his crown. Herod was chosen because he was a strong and excellent soldier and loyal to Rome, but his appointment was also in keeping with the Roman imperial policy. Herod had been a supporter of the Hyrcanus II, who has been Rome's original choice. In appointing Herod and leading him troops, Rome was protecting its client and opposing the side of Aristobulus II and Antigonus, who had allied himself with Rome's enemy. Herod, with Roman troops, won the civil war. The victorious king sent Antigonus to Mark Antony, who had him executed, and by the year 37 established Jewish Palestine again as an independent state, that is, semi-independent client kingdom. I have wanted to emphasize the relative independence of Jewish Palestine, since New Testament scholars in particular often think of Rome as a ruling, occupying Palestine in Jesus' day, with soldiers on the street corners. The situation varied from time to time and place to place, as we shall see, but Rome generally governed remotely, being content with the collection of tribute and the maintenance of stable orders. For the most part, it left even the matters in the hands of loyal local rulers and leaders.